Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. Today, we are celebrating the 20th anniversary of Dawn of Sorrow. Right now, we've got a Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge run. I'll hand it over to our runner commentators. Let everybody introduce themselves.
Yo, and welcome one and all back to the wonderful world of Transylvania. I'll be your host with the most, beast with the least, and everything in between. I am EJ, and welcome to my first GDQ contribution. I just wanted to say before we get started, two things really quick. First off, I am absolutely honored to be a part of this event. Belmont's Revenge is literally my favorite Castlevania game, especially being back and around the time that I was growing up, so it's an honor for me to be able to represent this group. But secondly, I want to introduce my couch team. We have the wonderful JC and Sathdresh joining me today. Sathdresh is a variety runner, but is also very prominent in the Castlevania community and has been a huge support for me, which I am eternally grateful. JC, if you don't know who JC is, he's a legend in his own right. I believe he has every single record for every single category for every single NES and Super Nintendo Castlevania game in history. Correct me if I'm wrong. These two have been hugely supportive of me in the speedrunning of this game, and I am absolutely honored to have the two of them here with me. So, with that said, we are going to jump into this. It's going to be a little bit of focus mode for most of the game, and then it's going to be, we're going to just have a good time. So we're going to start the run here in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Cloud Castle. Saf, JC, you guys want to say something?
All right, well, welcome to Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge. I've played this game one time ever. I mostly know the other Castlevania games, but I do know this game well enough to know that Simon moves even slower than his former counterparts.
Christopher.
Simon Belmont moves 1 pixel per frame. I believe in this game you move 1 pixel every 2 frames instead, so it's like actually half the speed.
Yeah, and this one's Christopher, actually. Christopher Belmont.
Christopher Belmont,
Belmont.
That's why he's slower.
Yeah.
He's got that dump in his trunk.
How long have you been running this game, EJ?
So I was playing this game since it was originally released in '91. But as far as speedrunning it, it's been almost 5 years now, if not a little bit over. I have
5 years. Wow.
Played the ever-living snot out of this game.
Awesome. Okay.
I am currently just knocked out of the top 5 on the leaderboard because we have one of our big-time community members, Usita, who took the first place spot, and that put me in 6th, so I was very sad. But I was also very happy.
Yeah, Uchi's run is pretty amazing.
Yeah, Uzi's been on a tear through actually, maybe for a few years stretch, he went on a tear through a bunch of Castlevania games.
Yep.
And got some really respectable times in all of them. I first watched him when he was doing Castlevania 1, and he was already learning scroll glitches, probably on his, I think it was on his 2nd week or something like that. So yeah, he's a brave dude. Bravery gets you far in speedrunning.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Hence the pull for the task jump. I screwed this up.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
Yeah, the pull for the task jump.
We've already messed up.
I don't remember which screen it is. I know it's coming up here. It's like right at the top.
Yeah, we're now in unfamiliar territory because I messed that room up badly, but we're good. We'll figure this out as we go. As long as I still have the axe.
Is 0 hearts normal? Whoa.
Yeah, this is going to be dicey. We are now going to be kind of slow for the rest of this stage.
Made it through.
Please don't stab me.
EJ knows.
Don't stab me.
The runner knows how to back it up.
Phrasing? Are we not phrasing? I screwed it up. I'm dead. All right. I feel like I want to reset, but we're just going to keep going.
Those gears.
Ooh. But that's actually a really good start, too.
I'm just now at the ropes. So I guess my delay is a little bit.
Looks like, okay, that might be on me.
Okay.
All right.
Now I'm seeing the death. That's about,
I think we're okay.
10 seconds or so.
Now we can just go. Actually, for all intents and purposes, that death there was actually very helpful. Because to start that room with the crystal and the axe, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, especially since the spitter took away your whips.
Ah, I see. Okay.
All right, here we
I've been
go.
watching the wrong stream. That's why I'm delayed.
So we are in the boss
In
room.
the Discord stream.
We are in the boss room, and we are going to do the task jump because everybody wants to see me suffer. Let's go.
All right. Best of luck. I want to see it too.
Screwed it up.
Dude. Oh,
I hit the whip right at the iframe, so I'm a little sad about
okay.
that.
I guess the task jump wasn't possible to go for there.
No. Sorry, chat.
Why is it called the task jump?
Seth, you want to cover that one?
Basically when we were first routing this game out, Burb found, was going through and creating a task, and at the time that jump was only thought to be task possible, or and Burb found a frame. I think it's only like there's a 2-frame window on it, but it depends on the lag in the screen. So it was basically like a 1-frame window at that time until Herb found the second frame for it. But yeah, that's why it was called the task jump.
I see. Is it known if the lag is random?
And I believe it's based off of what you previously do with some of the other enemies. So it made it a little bit nicer, but you still, it's kind of up in the air if you're going to get it. You have to be really on it. Otherwise, you're not going to get it.
My assessment...
There's probably not a known manipulation or anything for it.
No.
Yeah, my observation, it's purely anecdotal, but is as long as you keep your forward momentum going, as long as you don't stop even for a frame, then you're more than likely going to be good.
Yeah, you don't want to lose any frames at all, like during that whole stage. Otherwise, it'll probably throw you off for it. But.
One
of those runs. Perfect or bust.
Yeah.
By the way, I just wanted to call out, this song is literally one of the best songs on this entire soundtrack. This song is a bop, and the soundtrack in and of itself is amazing.
And also right there where EJ was, that the amount of spawns that those little
The merman.
sea creatures are, the mermen, that's all random too. So that you can have like 3 spawns, which is fine, or you can have 5 spawns, which is really going to eat a lot of time out. And so that's also one of those things in the run that can kind of suck.
Yep. Also, for those who might not have noticed, the difference between the NES Vanias and the Game Boy Vanias, the Game Boy Vanias don't use stairs, we use ropes. So, shout outs to Dracula's architect.
Yeah, it was the jungle gym era of Dracula.
Trying to think what moves slower, the stairs in regular Castlevania games or the ropes here. Probably
the ropes are actually pretty fast when you're going down them.
Yes.
So.
down them, true.
Also, these jellyfish. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say something about the old game, but you could at least jump down the stairs.
Yeah.
That's only true for Castlevania 4. Usually there's a pitfall below the stairs
Yeah.
in the other games. Anyways, yeah, go ahead.
The jellyfish that I just dealt with in that other room, they are another one of the few factors of RNG in this game, and it's basically completely random as to when they decide to start attacking. You always hope for the slow jellies. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pop.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop.
Nice.
1, 2. Not bad. Getting a 5.52,
Yeah, cool.
especially on a marathon run. I'll take it.
Yeah, 5.5 is perfect.
So that damage use you did on the boss, was that for manipulation or for something else?
So it is possible to get 5 hits with the whip, which is extremely time dependent. It's easier to just hit 4 times with the whip and then once with the axe. It's a much more forgiving technique.
But yeah, getting hit there, because if you move a little bit too forward, he's going to get out of position to where you actually aren't going to hit him with the whip. So you kind of want to take the damage there and get that knockback to against that back wall, so that way you can be in the right position to hit him with the whip. Because otherwise he's gonna move around a little bit, and you don't want that. So if you can manipulate him to stay in that spot as long as you get knocked in the corner.
That's all cool information. In case I decide to run this game.
Which you will. I'm sure. I think you should.
Yeah, this is definitely the best Castlevania out of all the Game Boy ones.
All right, am I seeing something correctly? Is Christopher getting a little boost when he falls off a platform versus jumping off?
It depends, yes. So there's kind of like a weird little mechanic in this game where you can actually kind of zip on platforms, but it's only going like one way. So there's actually in one of the TASs that Burb was making of this, there's some zipping manipulation going back and forth on the platform as you're riding from the right to the left. And so yeah, there seems to be some sort of interesting things with the platforms that we haven't fully figured out yet, but yeah, there's definitely something there.
Yeah, okay.
So
This is the kind of thing... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, so this room is actually an interesting mechanic because if you knock the candles out, it makes the room go dark and makes those big lump thingies actually come to life. And so don't do that.
Yeah, don't want to hit any of the candles. It looks really cool.
Different Castlevania game?
That's the mechanic right there.
That right there.
Oh, wow.
Not that I'm aware of, actually.
To do that?
Yeah, I think it is. It is a really cool mechanic, and it's really awesome for it to see with the parallax, like on an actual Game Boy screen too. Because all the backgrounds are like it's not interactive, but they all do things and have little like motions in the background and stuff.
Excellent.
That spike chandelier boost, that looks very tight.
It's toy like Toyger. It's
Yeah, I used to see Ty struggling to learn that one. He eventually got it very consistent though.
Let's see if
Ty put a lot of work into this game too.
Yeah, the good old frame advance science.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And this fight is fun too because there's so many different ways to kind of go about this fight.
408, that is easily one of my best.
I was gonna say that was a really
Very
good fight.
nice fight. That looked way faster than I've ever seen that boss die, like in the middle of that jump.
So for that boss, Usida actually made this a part of his #1 run, but a couple months ago, I was like, is it possible to get him to transform without attacking, because that takes extra time? And I figured out that the axe attack does allow for that, but it's that last one where you do the jump whip that really makes it safe. The problem with it after the fact, though, is it depends on his positioning. That it's kind of a crapshoot as far as which direction he's going to go, and if he goes the wrong way, you're kind of in bad place.
Yeah, you gotta like jump forward and try to get him. And
I have a question. Does the axe and whip do the same amount of damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this is Plant Castle. This song is also an absolute bop. It's nice, it's chill, it's relaxed. This castle is actually a good little break before getting into the end of the game. This one's, in my opinion, pretty forgiving. There's definitely some areas that you can kind of mess up, but all in all, it's a good settle down moment.
Good eye boost.
Sweet, we at least got the upper bat. There is a way that you can actually get both of those bats with a single axe, but I have not been able to perfect that. But if I can get the first one, the upper one, I'm happy. All right, time for the climb.
Oh, goody.
Oh, yeah. All right, that was actually pretty good. Safe. Just play it safe.
Those enemies remind me a little bit of Donkey Kong Country 2. There's those pirate enemies that go when they fly down.
They can be a little trolly, but they're more of a nuisance than anything. All right, jellyfish room. Give me good jellies. Nope.
Come on, jelly. No.
That's fine. That's actually okay.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Oops. Fine. We're gonna do this the hard way. Lord. So normally you take a damage boost off the spikes, but because I was all out of positioning, yeah. But we're still actually in pretty good spot. 446 at the door is not too bad. Eyeballs.
Okay.
Also, you can actually die there if you jump into the wrong pixel.
Yeah. Which is frame perfect too. It's actually kind of funny. It's a frame perfect death.
It's like, all right, everybody, the run is done.
Yeah.
All right, we are reaching the end of the stage. Spiders are another good mechanic in this game, but they're also a little trolly.
Yeah, and you can pick any castle that you want starting out. We just usually pick this one first because it's like one of the hardest ones, one of the most reset heavy ones starting out. So just kind of throw that in the front load that in the beginning of the run as opposed to somewhere else. But there's actually no time difference into which one you decide to do first.
So $3.99 IGT was actually pretty dang good, especially for that one room getting screwed up. So I'm happy with it. Well, let's see if the boss is going to cooperate because he's been giving me some problems.
This boss fight is cool. I love this boss fight.
Solid fight. Solid fight.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, you didn't go?
No.
Yeah.
I was happy that I had a good fight. I'm not running that risk.
I was like, you have just enough health. Is he gonna try to go for it? He's
Nope.
getting pretty close to that statue.
Yeah, nope. All right, we are now getting to Dracula's Castle proper. Dracula's Castle is two different castle areas. We call it Drac 1 and Drac 2. Drac 1 is actually a lot of fun, in my opinion. It's a great flow, great pace. The boss design is actually very clever. I feel like it's a fun level to go into what I consider the most painful level, which is Drac 2. Sath, how do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's this whole stage, both of them is just brutal.
Yeah. And there's
This is the stage with
They're really fun though. They are a lot of fun to do.
Yep.
It just anything can go wrong, and it's yeah.
There are
Isn't
actually
that the boss you just fought.
What's that?
That dude with the cloak.
That's Zeldo, by the way. It's actually called Zeldo.
Zeldo.
Yeah.
It's not the same as the boss with the.
No.
the cloak that we fought.
No.
It's a different guy.
No, yeah.
No, that is the what is that? The wizard, the water wizard, or the sorcerer?
Yeah.
I had only seen one of them, and then when I saw two of them, I'm like, oh, it's a regular.
Oh, they're regular for the rest of the game at this point.
Yeah, they're going to be in a lot of screens moving forward.
So this stage actually does have some strats that can save a lot of time, but they are all extremely risky. There's one that I will do that I basically do with every run. But yeah, it's this level can be very technical.
And I mean, it's required.
Yep. So slight mistake there, but that's fine. Pretty good save. I'm gonna take the safety meat. Yes.
And that's the great thing about this game too, is there's so many safeties that are all over the place. That was one of the things that I did, because you know, like I wasn't trying to go for top speed running time when I first went. Well, actually, there was a big community effort to route this. Burb, Scriven, myself, Zen, Kuroshi. There was like 4 or 5 of us that were all routing this out and doing different things and stuff. So, oh, there it is. Oh,
I'm not going for the double. Just getting the one.
Okay,
I'm happy.
that's okay. You got the boost. That's it.
But yeah,
And we all started routing this out, and I just did the all of the safeties. So like I know where every one of these extra meats are, where every one of these extra whip upgrades are. That I can help you out with. But when it comes to like the fast, super fast rats, I'm not doing that.
It's fine. All right, we are heading to the Bone Dragon. Bone Dragon is, I think, a very, very cool boss. I can't believe how well it was implemented. The only problem with it is that even though there's enough time on the screen for you to be able to technically hit the boss more than twice per segment, you're capped at 2. So it kind of sucks, but in that regard, but otherwise the design is actually really, really good.
Oh, and Technomagus, what causes the whip to power down is getting hit by one of those pizzas that the spitter shoots out at you. They downgrade your whip when you get hit by them.
Perfect boss fight.
Yeah, that was a great
Very
boss
nice.
fight.
Too many hearts, but too much damage, but that's all right. Okay, well, we are reaching the point where my hands are starting to shake a little bit, but we're gonna be good. I'm gonna take my time on this one, not do anything too crazy. It's all by the book.
Yeah, hence part of the game.
Yep. All right, welcome to Drac 2.
The next stage has your son in it, right? Delay.
Yeah.
Delay.
I died to that boss a bunch of times the first time I got to him.
Oh, yeah. The game basically expects you to learn how to speed run that boss fight, because it is so painful otherwise.
Yep. Yeah, and the way that I fight the boss is not as good, not nearly as good as Usi does, and also not as good as the version with the cross, but it is pretty aggressive. I would say that probably a 75% chance success rate, but sometimes you could just mistime your attack and it's just like you're done.
Yeah, and that's another thing too that we didn't actually go over, is this is the US version. The Japanese version has the cross instead of the axe.
Yep.
And it's Game Boy Color also.
Can't believe I got those.
Ooh, good. Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Wow.
great crushers.
That looks like it saves a lot of time.
It really
it
does.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. All right. All right, we are. This room has the leap of faith, and we're not doing that. There is a way that you can actually make this jump clear across to the other, clear across to the rope, but it is so flippin' difficult. I think I may have successfully done it once on a run. Okay, good. Get up there. Thank you. Ooh. All right, settle down.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. That's a tense portion of the game.
Yes. I did that just for a little swag. All right. This next room, I lost a PB run early on in my career because of this layout and not timing things correctly when I do that dismount off the rope. Instead, I just jump right into the pizza. All right, we are in the final stretch to the boss room. This is make or break time. I would say all in all, this has been a solid run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great boss fights throughout the entire run.
Let's see here.
I may have jinxed the next boss fight by saying that.
All right, this is where the spiders can get a little trolly. So I'm gonna just play it safe. All right, screen gets offset here for whatever reason, and I think it's because of those spider webs. But I use that to try to get that spider to go. So that I don't have to worry about killing them. Wow.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Now we're in the final stretch.
This background is really nice. I love it.
I love all the backgrounds in this game,
Yeah.
especially in the next part. Oh my gosh, that's actually my favorite. Like my favorite scene in any Castlevania game is the next stage. Just the whole scene leading up to walking into Dracula's castle is so freaking cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might be in trouble here. Whew.
You got it.
Woo,
Yeah, I was gonna
nice.
say. I was like you should have it.
Wow.
Good fight.
Yeah, I can't even see what the backup for that would be.
Die.
Die.
Yeah, I remember in my casual playthrough, that was basically what I did was I had to, like, I would get in trouble, but the winning attempt was one where I was spamming the whip as hard as I could, and I ended it with 1 HP.
Come on, do you not see how hard this background is?
And this
Look at-
music.
Look, yeah, like, oh my gosh, this is so freaking hard. Metal.
All right, here we go. The dentist shall see you now.
Looks like you have a lot of cavities.
It's fine. And time is coming up here in a moment. And time.
Nice. GG, congrats.
Oh, I'm a little shaky right now. Goodness gracious. What was the final time?
27:18.
All right. That's actually pretty
Very
damn
nice.
good. I'll take it for a
Yeah.
marathon. All right. Well, y'all, thank you so much for joining us in this wonderful celebration. We get to stare over the cliff. Don't ask what they're doing. We talk about that on my personal stream. Y'all, this was an amazing experience. I could not have been more thrilled about how it turned out. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity and the privilege to be able to do this. JC, Sath, thank you so much for joining me. I felt like it was quite a bit of fun. Hearing you guys talk about the games and asking questions actually helped settle my nerves, so thank you. Shout out to the Castlevania speedrun community. We do have a Discord out there, but come and reach out to any of us Castlevania streamers, and we're happy to connect with you. If you want to learn this game, speedrun.com has all of the good top runs. You can learn off of that. That's basically all I've got. So thank you all so much for joining me on this wonderful day, and let's let Castlevania 4, let's go watch that shenanigans. Or should I say,
Very nice run, EJ.
bat shenanigans.
Right.
This is the point where you cut my feed.
Yeah. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here, for showcasing this game. Fantastic run. You nailed it out of the park. Thank you all. Like EJ just said, we do have Super Castlevania 4 coming up. Just a quick reminder before we go to the break and get set up for that. Flame Fatales, GDQ's All Women in Femmes speedrunning community, is preparing for its next event, Flame Fatales, running from September 7th through 14th. Schedule is now live over at gamesdonequick.com/schedule/58. You can type !FF in chat for more information on how to join the Discord and stay up to date with all things Flame Fatales. That being said, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with Super Castlevania 4 player race in just a few moments here.